Hi everybody. I think this is Friday, and I'm finally getting around to doing the Temu haul, and the little clips from the craft fair last weekend will be on the end of this video. Before we get started, I want to say hello. My name is Beth. For all of y'all that have never been here before, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. For the subscribers and the ones that have been here but haven't subscribed, I want to know why you haven't subscribed. Maybe you need to do that today. Just kidding. But yes, you can subscribe by hitting the little cat at the bottom of the page. But thank you for coming back. We are going to do a small little Temu haul. I do have a few other things, not many, that I picked up. I picked up two little things at Pop Shelf. I went there for the first time the other day. I'm looking around. I have a few things that I got from Temu. It was like 5 or 6 little things I didn't do a Temu haul with. So I'll share those with you too. And I may share a couple of things that I've got that I've had here that I don't think I've showed you yet. But we're going to get started. Let me silence my phone. I thought I had. I hope it doesn't go off again. I don't know. I turned the volume all the way down. Okay. First off, this is from the last Temu haul. Not this one, but the one that I didn't film. I got this because I wanted to do the paper towel holders. This is a 6-inch round diameter, just a plain silicone mold. These are the stands from the Dollar Tree. This is way too small, and I'm going to put it in. And no, I'm not going to angle my phone down because then I'm going to have issues. Just 1 second. Let me just turn my phone off. Slide the power off. Okay. I've turned it off, so the beeping will stop. Okay. It's in there. But you see, I mean, it's edge to edge. And if I was to pour resin in this, you would see this. And I don't want that to show. What I could do, and I could take my big bulky wire cutters. Let me get this out of here. And I could cut that part, this outer ring and this right here, and it would fit perfectly. The reason why I'm not going to do this, you see, and this is just a regular size paper towel. This is not the double roll paper towel. You can't see the bottom. So what's the purpose of having a really cool decorated paper towel holder if you never see the bottom anyway? So I've been looking around to see if I could just go and pick one up. And you can. And, you know, I used to have bukus of these when I did all my baking. Because, yes, I used to be a baker. I had an old-fashioned soda fountain. And then I also had a meat and three, and where I made major baked goods every day. Cakes, pies, cookies, candy, pretty much anything and everything. And I used to do cake decorating, and I still have all that stuff, most of it. But I got rid of all my silicone pans. I still have my big Wilton cake pans, every size, shape you could think of. But I got rid of these because I really didn't use these. I now wished I had have kept them. But anyway, I bought the the 8-inch and the 10-inch from Temu, and it should be coming in. And I got it from Temu because it was the cheapest place. I looked on Amazon, I looked at Walmart, I looked at Target, I looked at all those stores, and Temu was the cheapest place that I could get it. So that should be coming in. This is not a waste though. I can still use this. I don't have to use it that deep, of course. I wouldn't have used it that deep for the paper towel holder either. But I can use it. I think I'm going to use it to try to make a live edge mold out of crystals. I think that's what I'm going to use it for, because it is fairly shiny in there, and you do want it shiny. So we will see if it doesn't stick to it. I don't know. I can see my first mold that I ever make just sticking and fusing to everything. Oh, that's been real positive, isn't it? And that's going to happen soon. I do have some things that I want to make a mold of. So I will be doing that. These right here, and I don't think I showed these to you. I got these off of Etsy from the same person that I got my live edge mold from. She's very sweet. And if you want the link, let me know in the comments and I'll send you the link. I think I have her link on the video where I show my live edge mold. She is international. It does take about 2 weeks to get it, but she's really fast and she sells out real fast too. But these are like little druzy inserts, and I may have showed them to you because I think I did, or maybe I showed them on my Facebook group. I don't know. Yeah, that my memory. If I showed them to you before, then just overlook this. Because I do distinctly remember some of y'all, because I was saying I thought it was supposed to be small and large, but I didn't see any size difference. Well, I didn't really look then, but that's the small, because the druzy, the crater shape is smaller in this one, and that is bigger. So now I know. See, I learned something. I learn something all the time. I have so much left to learn. And I think it's awesome that I can learn from all the other fellow crafters. And I love her Facebook group because we just chat back and forth all the time. Like we've known each other for years and years and years. And that's just the coolest thing. We have open chats. We had an open chat last night. But that's what those are. And I've not used those yet, but I'm planning on it. We're not getting into the Temu stuff yet. Okay, this is the Pop Shelf. I went to Pop Shelf. And I got these. Now, the Dollar Tree has the white ones with the different color eyeballs inside. But I've never seen the different color with the black moving wiggly eye in the center. So I thought those were cool. For $1, I bought those. There's 160 of them in here. I also got this at Pop Shelf. Big, oh, huge eyeballs. And I'm going to put those in coasters. I just thought that would be adorable. So, yeah, I'm going to put 2 of these big, old, huge eyeballs in coasters. And I may make a little nose, a funny nose or something. I don't know yet. And then I got these. I forgot to show these to you on my dollar store haul. I got these little turkeys. And they're flannel, but they're sticky. And I thought, okay, well, they're sticky. So I'm going to pour a little bit in the bottom of my coaster. I'm going to let it cure. I'm going to stick that on the back so I don't have to worry about resin. I'm going to do it backwards, you know, instead of the bottom of the coaster being your front, it's going to be the back, and the top, where I finish pouring, it's going to be the top. And it will make it easy. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to pull my silhouette out. I've already got the pattern on my software, but I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to print Happy Thanksgiving around on the top. It's sort of rounded, and it will be on the top of that in the coasters. And these right here, I've had these. If y'all did cards, embossing cards in the past, and you don't do it anymore, there's a lot of the stuff that you used for that you can use in both polymer clay and in resin. I don't know if y'all have even thought about it, but I watch junk journaling and I watch card making crafters, because it gives me ideas what to do with polymer clay and resin. And you know the little, the last video I did where I took UV resin and I made like a little inlay with the soap bubbles. And of course you can control, if you want really big bubbles, you can just put, you know, the big bubbles. You don't blow it with a straw, you just whip it. No, that's how you get smaller bubbles. Reverse that. If you want little tiny bubbles, just whip it with a spoon and you'll get little tiny bubbles. If you want big bubbles, blow it really, really hard, and those big bubbles will pop up, and grab those bubbles before they bust and put them very carefully on top of your UV resin and cure it, and you'll get really big bubble looks on your resin. So you can control that. But you see these, I forgot what they're called, but you know, they're punchers, stamp punches. Is that what they are? You can put that in here and cut out shapes. And I just think it would be cool to use as a filler. And I have the pumpkin face. I have bukus of these. I have bukus of embossing folders. I probably have 75 to 100 embossing folders because I use those in clay. And I'm going to take silicone coal. No, silicone coal. I'm going to take silicone and try to make a mold out of my embossing folders. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if it will stick to it and ruin the embossing folder. I'll try one. And if it ruins it, it's not like I'm really going to miss it because I have bukus of them. But I am going to try that. And I'm going to try that really soon. I've had that silicone mold making kit from Let's Resin for over a month. And I've not touched it. And one of my fears is, and if you've watched my videos, you know that I have a small addiction to molds. That's understating it by a long shot. I love molds. I don't know why. But I do have a slight fear that once I start making my own molds, I'm not gonna be able to stop. And so I'm sort of hesitant to start it. But I have to, because I have an order for something and there's no way I'm going to get that many done in the length of time that I have, because it takes one day to do one. And I don't have enough time to just do one a day. So I'm going to have to make a mold. And I have ordered extra from Temu, but I don't think they're going to get here in time. So I don't have any choice. I'm going to have to do it. And so, you know, this my whole channel may turn into nothing but mold making. I don't know. I hope not. So I will be doing that soon. But paper stuff, y'all. Embossing folders, these, it can all be used. You could cut a bunch of those out, even in cardstock. I can't talk today. Okay. You can cut that kind of stuff out in cardstock and use that as filler in your resin projects too. I'm going to slow down. I'm trying to talk. Okay. Now I'm going to get the Temu back. It's over there. And the first thing that I pull out is this. And of course, it's a makeup organizer. That's what they call it. But that's not what I'm using it for. there's many uses for this. It stands like this. Or you can lay it down like that too. But I like the fact that it will stand up like that. And I'm going to open it. I'm going to get this to pop it. And we're going to see. I know that would be cool if those would fit in it. Okay. I'm just sitting here looking at the Let's Resin UV Resin, Colored UV Resin Kit. This is actually a lot bigger than the other one that I showed you. This section right here. I don't think it's going to be big enough for this, but we will see. Oh, wow, it does. It does hold. It does hold the UV resin. Not that, oh no, y'all. Oh no. Is it stuck? Don't do that. It got stuck. Don't put those in there. I was looking to see if my alcohol inks would fit in there, but I don't have any alcohol inks out here. I do have the Marabou. Let me make sure the top's on there good and see if the Marabou. No, the Marabou does not fit in there. Okay. I'm hoping. Well, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go get alcohol ink, and I want y'all to be able to know if it holds it. So I'll be right back. Okay. That is alcohol ink. Let's Resin alcohol ink. And yes, it most definitely will hold it very easily. And no, it won't get stuck. No, that's not alcohol ink. That's the pigment. Now, this is Pinata alcohol ink, which is actually a bigger bottle than Let's Resin. Now, they will fit in there, and you can, but I wouldn't push them in all the way like I did the other one, because it will be hard to pull out. So that tells me that the Let's Resin one will fit in there all the way, just like the pigment paste. It's not pigment paste, it's pigment liquid. Oh, y'all, I'm having a hard time talking today. I actually glued my teeth in today. I don't know. Have you ever had one of those days when you woke up and you just felt blah? You know, just blah for no reason whatsoever. I got up that way, and of course that's just not who I am normally, and so it's like nope, nope, nope. So what makes me feel better, and it's going to be different for everybody, but what makes me feel better is I went in, I cut my hair. Not much, but I cut layers in my hair. My hair was all one length except for my bangs that have been growing out. I almost cut my bangs totally off again. I came real close to cutting my hair short. Over my ear short, you know. An inch short all over. I've done that before many times. But I didn't. I just cut layers in it. And then I put makeup on. And I don't know why. Because I very rarely wear makeup. It doesn't matter where I'm going. I very rarely ever put makeup on again. No. See, I can't talk today, y'all. I very rarely put makeup on anymore. But it makes me feel better when I do. So I did. So what do y'all do to get yourself out of that blah mood? You want to know what I do if I get upset? I clean. If I get upset about something, I just get up and I start cleaning. I start scrubbing countertops, and I start I guess I take my frustration out on objects and I clean them. I don't know. All right. I don't know how we got off of this. subject, but we're going to get back to the Temu Hau. So, I like this. I like the fact that I can put more in this. I like the fact that it stands up. It's a little bit more narrow. But for the, and it's heavier. It's a lot heavier. It's made better than the small little one that I showed you last time. But I probably wouldn't pay the price difference for this when I know that the other ones work just as well. But I'll still utilize it for something. Oh, I did get this little thing a long time ago off of Temu. And I use it in here and out in the garage where I do resin. And I use it to, like, if you get mica or glitter, which I do have a little glitter vacuum cleaner, which works really well. It's on my desk over there. But if I'm out in the garage and I'm having to, what's that called? Deburring. And you have all those little pieces. This works really well. Just sweep it off and then throw it away. But I keep it. Everywhere I go, I take that in here or out there. And it works. And that was like a 97-cent item on Temu. But I got that a long time ago. Okay. Let me pull the bag over here. This is another thing I got. More butterflies. I showed you some butterflies. These were just a different color. I love the holographic on these. Those are really pretty. And that's what they're called. And I know it's backwards, and I'm so sorry. Somebody commented on the video that I showed the clock that I made that the clock was running backwards. And I'm sure it does look like the clock is running backwards on the video because everything's backwards. But I can assure you the clock is not literally running backwards. It's running the way it's supposed to run here. It just looks like it's running backwards there. Okay. I got napkins. Aren't those adorable? Yep, those are going to go in a coaster. A square coaster. I thought those were the cutest things. Now, I got these to make coasters for my sister-in-law. I have a large order that I have to do for her, and it has flamingos. And so I thought, oh, this would be cute as a free gift. I'm going to do a set of coasters for her out of the pink flamingos. I hope she's not watching. Even if you are, just forget what I said. Okay. She's also a member of our Facebook group. Okay. Oh, and I got these. These are stickers. I had showed you the ones that I got that looks like Persian kittens. Oh, they were so cute. You know, the little white ones and the fur bally ones. Well, I felt bad because I actually said they didn't have black ones. Like she was disappointed that I didn't get the black ones because of Zion. Of course, if you don't know, Zion is supposed to be her cat, but he has turned into a family cat. So I went back and I ordered the black cat ones too. That one reminds me of Zion right there. That one. And the other one's just like it. You get 4 sheets, 2 of the same design. And then I got confetti. I got more of this. I showed you this. These are a little bit different, but I got those for Christmas stuff. And this had This had stuff loose in it, and some of it was broke. Some of it was missing, but it didn't cost much, so I'm not going to do a return. But they do need to do a little bit better about packing. There's no reason for them to just throw stuff in there. And I realize, you know, customs will open it, but that's not an excuse, because I order from stuff internationally all the time, and Temu is the only one that packs this way. And if they packed it a little bit better, customs would be a little bit easier on the stuff too. Okay, I got these, and I cannot open them, y'all. It's the abalone shells, and I've tried, and I can't figure out how to get the silly things open. I'm afraid to pull too hard. I'm trying again, but I have tried, and I've not been able to get I can't get them open, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm trying to see. The color could be better, you know. It's okay. But, oop. I know, I should angle the camera down for this, but my camera's wonky, and I'm not gonna have to fight with it. Can you see? I want you to be able to see the color. And that's really, see, it's not that really bright and shiny stuff, which I was hoping for. There's a few pieces in here, but not very many. Most of them it's dull. And I'm going to put them on here and hold them. Nope, you're not going to be able to see them that way. Okay, I'm going to angle the camera down. Let's hope that I don't have to fight to get it back. You still can't see it really good, but yeah. They're just not, they're not that shiny, y'all. And I got two of them. That's the other one. And while we've got them down, here's some more of the fish. And I showed these to you before, but I ordered more of them. And I'll also go ahead and show you the glass eyeballs. These were 12 mm's, and this is what I needed for the big eye, bunny, and cat mold. I got that off of Amazon. It came with really ugly eyeballs, and I wanted the pretty ones, so I got those, and they're glass, and they will fit the mold. Oops. I wanted to show you these too before I got the stuff all thrown over here. So let me put these in this little drawer. I got these last time. I did not show them to you. I got these off of Temu, and so I'm going to see, some of them broke. And I'm already using them. I'm using them on the table that I've got in here. And I paid $3.27 for them, which is an excellent price. It really is. I'm going to move one around. That's what I got. $3.27. It has two little drawers. And you can see what I've got in it. And I don't have it full. This is a little earring mold that I've started and never finished. And those are those stencils that I got. I don't know if I showed you these or not either. I got those off of Temu, and they're really cool. They're wood, but I'm using them to put the mica and stuff in, because I have like the little palette end. Just when I use those little cups. Yep. So I got 3 of those, and they were $3.27, which I thought was an excellent buy. And they're for makeup is what they're for. Okay. I got those. And this, to me, is just straight up like E6000 glue. It smells just like it to me, too. But I like the little bitty bottles better, because I used to buy the big, the big bottle about like that of the E6000 glue. And I would come back to use it, and it would be hard. And just, so this works really better for me, the little bottle. They last forever. And I use that when I'm like gluing hangers on the back of my resin pieces, or if I'm having to put 2 pieces together. I use this instead of UV resin when I'm putting 2 resin pieces together. I think it forms a harder bond, because sometimes you can't, that UV resin, if you can't get to where it is right up underneath where the 2 pieces are joined and the light can't get through there, it never cures really good, and they come apart. So I just don't fool with it, and I go with this, and I've never had a piece come apart with this glue. Or the E6000, but I think that's what this is. It's just labeled differently. And then I got this glue. I don't know why. It intrigued me, I guess. It's called T8000. And the package says that T8000 is a crystal diamond adhesive that can suit many materials: toys, flowers, jewelry, metal, glass, ceramic, stone, bamboo, wood, leather, handicrafts, PE, PP, PVC, ABS, nylon, sponge. I don't know what that is. It's not sponge, it's sponge. It's SPUNGE. If y'all know what that is, let me know. It continues, y'all. Thin film, electronic components, plastics, rubber, fiber, paper, mobile phone housing, LCD screen, diamond painting, and other industrial products with good adhesion performance. So I would say this is probably an all-over general purpose glue that works on anything you can imagine. It came open, y'all. The box came crushed. It came tore. It was open. This wasn't even in the box. This was in the bottom of the bag. That is what it looks like. This is made in Hong Kong. Oh, wow. Okay, I like that. You see it has the little, can you see? Yeah, it's got the little area for that. And then it's got the long, now that I do like. Let's see what it is. I'm assuming it's clear, y'all. We're going to see. Because, yeah, it's clear. Can you see? You can't see it. But it's clear. A drop. Can you see the little drop? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really cool. Oh, it's stringy, though. It is stringy. and then you you put it back on that way. And then I'm going to see how long it takes to adhere. I stuck an empty piece of plastic on the glue. I want to see how long it takes for it to stick. So we'll put that aside for just a minute. Ooh, here's another eyeball. Okay. And of course, you know there's going to be molds. I think there'll always be molds, y'all. This is a little dragonfly, and I think you have to put it together. I think you pour the wings, and somehow you attach the wings. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but when I do it, I'll make a video, of course, and we can learn together. That's what that side looks like. And this is the last thing. Do y'all see this? Do you know what it is? Do you know what this mold is without me ever picking it up? I got the abalone shell now all over the place in this. Of course, y'all know I do craft fairs. Ooh, there's some more. Y'all know that I do craft fairs. And I have bukus of earrings. I have, before we start this, let's see. Nope, it hasn't stuck. Nope. Is it going to stick? It's still sticky. Okay. Let's just leave it over here. Y'all know, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but I've done polymer clay for years, and I have major amounts of earrings, and I still do earrings with polymer clay. I've done a few with resin. I have to say I much prefer the polymer clay earrings over the resin earrings. That's just my preference. I think they look better. But of course, my polymer clay earrings are not cookie cutter earrings either. They're molded earrings, and so maybe that's why. I am going to make some molds for the resin out of my own polymer clay earrings, and I also have a necklace that I plan on doing a mold with. And I may show you that in this video, if this video is not too long. I may show you the couple of pieces I'm thinking about doing a mold, making a mold out of. But anyway, because I do sell a lot of jewelry and a lot of earrings at my craft shows and online, I have bought these off of Amazon before. But these are bigger and these are different, and I can make these any color, any way I want to do it, and that was why I bought this. And I don't know if you've seen them, but it's the little stand. That's the stand part of it. You pour this right here. You pour this whole area right here. That's the stand. These little holes where you can put earrings in. These little slots right here, these little slots, that's where these little hangers that you pour, you see the hangers, will set on. See, this has got the little slots up here, and there's more little slots down here. It's a 2. It will hold, I think, 4 hangers up here and more hangers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It will hold 12 hangers total. And these little hangers, you got the ones that don't have any holes. They just have the little, can you see that? Where you can put like a necklace or a bracelet. But then you have these hangers that you can hang earrings on. And I thought, oh, how cool would that be to have these at the craft show, to be able to sell these along with all the earrings I sell. And I'm going to actually start using these as display too. And I'm going to come up with a different logo. I'm going to try my logo. For all of y'all that don't know, my logo is under Annie Studio Clay Art. And it's in like a mint teal green, which is my favorite color. And my daughter-in-law was very nice to do my logo for me. And I really like it. So I'm going to see if I can't somehow incorporate that into this for the ones that I use for the display. But for the ones that I'm going to make to sell at the craft fairs, you know, my imagination is the end of the possibilities. You know, it's whatever I can imagine I can do with this, which is really right up my alley. Say you buy a pair of earrings for somebody for Christmas. Well, you could make these in Christmas colors, so they, you know, every time they look at it, they remember it was a Christmas gift from someone they knew. Or if it's Valentine's Day, or you could do it for all the holidays. You could personalize it with their name on it. You could, there's just so much you could do. I'm not sure why the stars and the hearts are here. I'm not sure if that's just embellishment. These are the stands that these actually, the little slits right here will go into these little slits, and that's what makes it stand up. And I am going to be pouring this today, just so I can see. Of course, it will be on the video probably tomorrow, because it will take a full day for this to cure. As thin as it is, I'm going to put it on the heat mat, but as thin as it is, it's still going to take a full day even on the heat mat before I can even start to get it out of the mold, because it's still going to be bendy when I do it tomorrow. But I do want to get this done and just see what it's going to look like. So that is it. I have ordered, I stopped ordering from Temu because I have so much stuff, and I hadn't even started to use, I don't know, much of it at all. But their prices are just so good, and I know I don't buy anything that I don't plan on using. I went out there this morning. They send me these things. They've got their marketing down pat. I mean, they know how to do that marketing, and they sent me a special thing for 89-cent items, and I went, and of course I had these ornaments that looked like stained glass, where you could do them in different colors, and I could just imagine what they would look like with transparent different color resins in there. And I thought, oh, these would be lovely. You can make them look like stained glass. 89 cents. Wow, that's not bad. Well, they had 15 different designs, and of course I couldn't decide which ones I wanted, so I ordered all 15. and granted, you think, well, that's really not much, and it's not. Not when you go to Amazon and you pay that for one mold. It is not. But you can overdo it with Temu. You can. It is a very addictive site, and I am not ordering as much as I used to order. I do have 3 small orders coming in, but they are small. They're all under like $20 a piece, and the majority of them are molds. And I do plan on starting to do a major pouring in the month of November, only because I have huge orders I've got to get filled. for November and December. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to film most of that for you, if at all possible. So, there was something I was going to show you. I forgot what I said now. I said if the video wasn't too long that I would show you something. And now I don't remember what it was. So, since I can't remember, I guess I'm going to end the video here. And then, of course, when I watch the video back, I will remember it, but it will be too late. I don't know. I had brain fog today, y'all. And it happens, you know. That's life. Oh, I just noticed that. You see, it's all busted up. It's cracked right there. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, it's just going to, I think this is going to go by, because that eventually, you see it will just keep going and going and going. I wish they would pack their stuff a little bit better. Oh, it's down here too. There's another section down there. Yeah, this is going back. Alrighty. I wish I could remember what it was that I said I would show you, but I don't. Oh, yes, I do. I was going to show you some of the pieces that I was planning on making molds of. So, yes, let me go get those and I'll be right back. Wow, okay, I'm back. I was in there for a while. I found a lot more things than I realized I had. I'm just going to show you a few of them. These are items that I have made by hand, and I'm really thinking about doing a mold so I can make multiples of it and keep my designs, because once I sell them, they're gone. So I'm just going to start showing you some things. This is a little polymer clay tray that I did. And the detail's pretty good on it, even the back. And if I sell it, then it's gone. And I don't have another one. So to be able to make a mold, I think it'd be really cool. Now, I'm not sure how to make a mold. I can make a mold of this side, and this side would just be blank. Or I could do it where this is in the mold, but then that would just be flat, which is probably what I'll do. But this is one of them. And these are not jewelry, but I hand formed these. Inside these are actually aluminum foil. And they're little pumpkins. And I like the fact that they are handmade. They are not perfect. It looks like a pumpkin you would find in the garden for real. And to be able to have a mold where it actually looks like this, that would be really cool. And this is something that I hand formed. So it's my original art. And this right here. This is some of my pieces. I'm not going to take them out of the, but all that was hand formed and hand done. Even this part up here, the earrings were too. This was one of the very first pieces I did, and it's sort of bulky, but it's still sort of cool. Those are handmade beads, but it would be cool to have a mold with that. This is my funky pair, and I really love them. And that most definitely is, you're not going to find another pair of those anywhere. But I would like to have a mold because there's texture and all that. These right here are another. That was actually a circle. I used a circle to cut that out. Then I used another circle to cut this part out. And then I use several different leather. You can get the little leather stamps. And I use several different leather stamps to get that design on there. And this is another set. And this was all hand done. Each little leaf I hand formed and put on there the vines. And it would be cool to have that where I could pour that too. And then this right here, you could just use that part. Or you could just use that part, or you could put them together. I have so many. This is a cross that I made. It's just a double cross. And it would be cool to have a mold. This is another one that I hand formed. It's a butterfly with leaves, with texture in the background. Those are some of my earlier pieces right here. This is another set. The texture is great in here. And that's just a round pendant, but the texture is really cool in these. And there's that. I would love to get a mold of that done. This is another set I hand formed. Oh, the earrings fell out. I make my own beads too. Anytime you see any of this, it's all handmade. Same thing with the earrings. Oh my, there's a bunch. This is the set that I would be worried about ruining, but I really, because this is just, there's not another one of these out here like it either. Even the cording is hand done. And I would love to be able to get a mold of that. That took me probably about a week to do because every little part of this is hand done. The little bubbles there, the bubbles in here, the shells, the seahorses. And I have the earrings also. So I would love, absolutely love to get a mold of that set. But I'm scared to death that I don't want to ruin either. So I'm not too sure about that. This is a piece that I absolutely love. And oh yes, it is so different. And this is not everybody's cup of tea. I love it. This is all hand done too. And I would love to have a mold with that too. And yes, it's big. It is big. But it would look so cool with a big bulky sweater. So, yeah. So, but that has so much texture in it. I think this is the last necklace. Oh yeah, I love this too. Don't know how this would work for a mold. But I would love to have a mold of that. And all that is hand done. Every design on here. That's a really pretty necklace. Okay, we'll go on to the earrings. And I'm just going to whiz through them because we're right at an hour, and I'm going to get the craft fair thing up here too. These are hand done. The little flowers. That's the little butterfly with a leaf. All this I hand formed. This is my Granch that I definitely want to get a resin mold done for the earrings. Here's the little reindeers. I think these would be cute. These were hand stamped. I would like a mold for that. That is one of my designs. Same thing with this. Christmas tree and a picture frame. All this I think has enough texture. These Christmas trees. And I added all that texture in there. I tooled it in and even the edges. These crosses. These crosses. And yes, that's polymer clay. That's a transparent polymer clay. It looks almost like resin though, doesn't it? But it's polymer clay. And then I hand formed these little turtles. You can see the little shell I put on the back after I hand formed the body. And these pumpkins right here. Those are all hand formed. And they're sort of rounded. And then this, of course, you know, I love turtles. And this is done with female leather, and it actually has a leather look. But yeah, the texture with the turtles. This is all hand done. I have my little stamp on there. But yeah, this is all hand formed out of clay. Oh, here's some pumpkins. Here's my little gnomes, which I definitely would love to get a mold out of that. Here's a pair of earrings that I did that I added the little shell and the little turtle. This is another little necklace that I made. So I'm going to take it out of the package, but I would like to have a mold out of those. This is another necklace that I made, which I absolutely love. I love these earrings. I know they're not for everybody, but the detail in them is great, and I would love to have a mold for that. Also, those pumpkins, of course, that's a cane that I did, and that's why they look that way, but I love the pumpkin with the leaves, and that was all hand done too. I keep saying hand done, but I just want to stress the fact that these are not a mold, and these were not made with a mold. These were all hand formed. And this right here was done, but I took the tissue blade and I made little ridges in there, and then I took a leather stamp. I don't know if you can see that, and I didn't do it very deep at all. I just wanted a real light effect, so it's like a leaf leather stamp, and I stamped that in there. And now that's got the same texture and the stamp. This is one of my favorite pair of earrings also. And I can guarantee you there's not another pair of them out there anywhere. I am going to take these out of plastic because, so you can see how they dangle. And I would most definitely love to have a mold with those. And these were hand formed too. The little clouds with a little rainbow. And my little mushrooms. Of course, I did put a little face. Yeah, they're not laying flat. There they go. I put a little face on them too. And then my peace signs for the little heart. All this, I think I can make a mold out of these right here too. That's got the wood texture that I put in there with the little flowers. None of these are flat. They all have texture, and the design, I hope you're picking that up. I like texture, so anytime I do clay, I make sure there's a bunch of it in there. And these are the earrings that I did. I wanted them to look like sugar cookies. And so I made Christmas trees, and then I put almost like a glaze. It's Sculpey is what I did. And then I put little dots of clay to make them look like sugar cookies. That would be cool to do in resin also. And I don't have any molds or anything for any of this stuff. So the only way I could duplicate it in any shape, form, or fashion is if I made a mold. The same with these, the little flowers in the vine. And these. These I hand did. And I put a little rhinestone in the eyes. I would like a mold for that too. And then those little reindeers. And here's another pair that I put the flowers, and I think there's a dragonfly on there. Is that the one with the dragonfly? No, I think those are just little flowers and hearts. And these are not flat. Everything you see it's the texture in them, and the Christmas trees, which are really textured, and I like these a lot. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you this, but I finally got one of these things made. I don't know if you can see it. There, you can see it better. Yeah. And I was happy with this. It's smooth. And the candles work really well in there. And yes, I got those off of Temu. They're the bigger ones. But this just shines. I don't know if you can see the glitter. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the glitter better now. Yeah, it just glitters. Glitters. No, it doesn't just glitters. This has been a funny video. All right, and that is it. I have succeeded once again to have over an hour-long video, but y'all have told me that you don't mind that, so I will continue doing it. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and watching the video. I hope you learned something. I hope you saw something that you enjoyed. If you have any questions, as usual, just put them in the comments and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Again, about the Facebook group, we would love to have you over there. Just jump on over from the link that's in the description below, and you have to answer 3 simple questions. That's all there is, and they're silly questions. I made them just as simple as they could be. The first one is, how'd you hear about us? The second one is, what crafts, if any, do you do? The third one is, have you read the group rules? And then you have to agree to the group rules. That is it to join the Facebook group over there. And it is called Southern Lady Artistic Creators. Unlike the name of the YouTube channel here is Southern Lady Artistic Creations. The Facebook group is Southern Lady Artistic Creators. So I hope I see y'all all over there. And if you've not subscribed, please do so. I would love for you to do that. The most important thing for any YouTuber, and I can't stress this enough, and y'all are so good about doing it, but for all of y'all that are new, that thumbs up button, it is the most important thing that you can do for any YouTuber. And so please hit that thumbs up button. It is YouTube's only way of knowing, well, probably not only way, but one of the most important ways that YouTube will put you up in the algorithm, and that allows other people, new people, to see you. So I would so much appreciate that thumbs up button. And I made a thumbs up to show y'all, and I keep forgetting to bring it when I do my videos. But okay, I'm just yapping now, so I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to say thank you again. You will see me tomorrow. I will be pouring that tonight. The earring holder that I showed you earlier, I will be pouring that tonight and filming the video, but it won't be done till tomorrow. So that will be the video tomorrow. And I guess that's it. All right. Oh, the clips for the craft show are going to be shown after this. It's like 5 minutes. It's not very long. All right. Thank you so much. Y'all have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye. Hi guys. It's been really busy here. I told y'all I would do footage. Wave, John. Ashley's taking a nap because she didn't get any sleep. It's busy out here, y'all. There's quite a few people. Alrighty, I'll try to come back in a few minutes. This is Ashley and John's booth. See the purses that she made? Let me walk over here. Nope, I can't walk. Okay, I'm going to go around this way. That's the back of my booth. I know, I'm going really fast. My booth is loaded. This is the purses that she's making. See this one? I think that's really cute. Okay. I got people at my booth. Okay. I'll try to be back. I know you can't hear me. Hey everyone. I told you that I would try to come back. This is so busy. It is totally the opposite of what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be slow and there wouldn't be very many people out here, and it's blown me away. Ashley's still taking a nap. She went to the car. None of us got any sleep last night. I think I slept for about an hour and a half. If I get a chance, I'm going to walk around and take some pictures of the whole thing. But it's really busy, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Alrighty, I'll check back in a few if I can. Hey guys. Ashley, come over and say hello. Are you going to leave your booth?
Yeah.
Where'd John go?
I go scope out the...
Okay.
I'm sorry,
I am fading really fast here, y'all. 2 hours sleep. And it's super, super busy. We're on the hunt for more coffee. Look at my hair. Oh my gosh, I look wild. Alrighty. I'll be back with another blurb. Whatever. Okay, guys. I can't see, so I don't know if you can even see. Okay, I'm going to turn the phone around. I hope you can see. We are out here at the craft show still. I think it's about 3 o'clock. I'm going to show you how big this is out here. Only because I'm freezing my butt off and I'm trying to get out in the sunshine. We're in the middle up underneath the cover and it's getting quite cold in there because the breeze is coming through.
okay. Oh, okay.
That and I'm getting really tired, so I'm moving around, trying to stay awake. I need coffee and there's no coffee or hot cocoa out here. Hey, those are pretty. That's a barn. This is on a Christmas tree farm. It's called Candy Cane Christmas Tree Farm. Lots of cool vendors. Oh wow, look at those hats. Those are cool.
That would just go right off.
Of course, I don't understand why paparazzi's out here. They definitely are not handmade. Oh, those are beaded though. Here's the food trucks. Okay. Oh, look at the homemade pot holders. Yeah, I'm not talking real loud, y'all. I'm trying to concentrate so I don't fall on my behind. Those are pretty.
Did you try some? No. Oh, it did not look like something I was
Stuffed
way
cookies.
OCD. Like chocolate and the caramel M&Ms are good if you like.
Oh, it's time to go left to go. He's actually getting out now.
Alrighty. We're almost back to the booth. I'm going to squeeze by
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
Thank you. Alrighty. We're back at the booth. I will try to film more later. Okay, guys. We're still here at the craft fair, but I want to show you this cookie. Y'all know that I'm low carb, and I'm cheating bad today. But there's a booth out here, and they have these cookies. Jumbo Gourmet Brown Sugar Bourbon. And this is the info on it. That is the name of the company. This is where they're located. And I'm going to let you know what I think about it. So, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, guys. That's what it looks like on the inside. If I can get it focused good. It is not focusing. Okay, there it goes. There's chocolate chunks in there too. So this is the real test. Oh my gosh, guys.
Must be good.
Okay. Oh my. Y'all, if you're ever in Clarksville, you need to call this place. I don't know if they do mail order or not. But yeah, I would cheat on those. Those are just fabulous cookies.